let's ride.
Now, everybody like to welcome to the Pulpwood Podcast, Big Chief Keith Griffis. Chief, how you doing today, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
All right. So I understand you're going to tell us a little bit about the Griffis legacy and logging and everything, huh?
Yeah, I can tell about what I know. I can tell a few stories. I go way back to probably starting in the woods working. I was 16 years old. Wouldn't go to school. So first loader shortwood I ever loaded was my daddy put me on the loader, and he said, "Now when I get back, I'm gonna just load wood loaded." And I didn't understand about that, turning the butts one way or the other. And he got back around there and it was falling off the trailer. But see here, he went out there and got one of the biggest gallberry bushes they was. And he tore my ass up, 16 years old. And see here, he's told me, he said, "This is a different kind of school out here. You ain't gonna sleep out here now." So I made it up in my mind, I better get it on up. And so after that, about the last time he got on me with a limb. But now he give you hell, he jack your ass if you weren't doing it right, or you roughhousing one of his pieces of equipment. He'd get up there in the cab with you. But he was a good man. He was a good, honest man. A lot of people know him by the hard hat. He raised us, me and my brothers, and my sisters in the logging. From about 19, I want to say in the early 60s, him and my mama started with a mule, old Pulpwood truck with a chainsaw. And that's what they started with, and it turned out to be a multi-million-dollar operation, at one time. We were honest people. We moved to Fargo in 1985, cutting wood up there. And that bunch around there, they'd wonder why, how in the world y'all moving so much wood? But then we working from daylight to dark to get it, So, but yeah, we was moving over 100 loads of wood a week up there. And 20 timber and a few other little loggers around there. Boy, they just did them damn Griffis and hauling some wood out of here. But talking about people in Fargo, they want a job, Said, "Man, give me a job with your daddy." And several of them there, we give jobs around there, and shit. Hey, they tell you, you ask them, say, "Man, you want a job with Willie?" "No, I don't want no job with Willie." But I don't know if you know the little restaurant right there in Fargo. But old Dean Odom, the man that owned it, he had a little old dog there. And we stopped in there one morning, and he's sitting out on the bench with his little dog. And he looked down at the dog, and he said, "Would you rather be a dead dog or work for Willie Griffis?" And that damn dog turned over flat on his back, all 4 feet stuck up there.
Oh, man.
Boy, that was a damn trip there now. But we've had some fun up there in Fargo, logging up there, getting to knowing people. My first wife, she was from up there. But you don't take those people out of Fargo. I tried to move her down to Sanderson.
Had to learn the hard way, huh?
She wanted to go back to Fargo. So. But anyway, that's. But Kobe, you want to kick in on some of this?
Kobe said, I ain't gonna. He doing a good job.
I was just It's all right to cuss on this. Yeah, I just don't say the GD and the
Yeah, just be
ML.
yourself there, Chief. Be yourself.
But yeah, I raised my two boys up in it. They still doing it, doing good jobs at it. Got some nephews that's my sister's boys. They raised up in it. About all of them, some of the grandsons, and about all of them had them a little taste of it throughout the years. We just went at it like always trying to get the outside the ditch. You know? We if we weren't logging, we was at that shop beating or framing or welding on something. Something was going on around there all the time. And the property we live on right there, Daddy, he was smart because there's one way in and one way out. And the shop's right there at where you got to go out. So you try to slip out, you go, hey, we got a tractor over here we need working on. Yeah, all my family, they good people. We just, some of us live out there and some live, at, the other places, but we got a nice piece of property and made sure everybody got a little piece of it. And, I wish we were still logging, but logging days is bad.
I tell you what, it's so hard to make it in the logging business.
A lot of these ones that still pumping that 80, 90 loads a week, it's coming. Alabama and all them, they getting hit hard.
Yeah, you hear stories all the time on social media, especially Alabama and Mississippi, how bad the logging industry is up there. It's crazy.
It's coming on down, trickling. The only thing that's, in my opinion, is saving North Florida and South Georgia right here being able, because you got the more mills and you got more timber as far as planted timber. Yep. You look at Superior Pine, the acreage, they got enough land that you could about, look how they can rotate it.
Yeah.
But you got Red Hill, still got a lot of land. Warehouser. We still got some of our old track skidders and loaders, track cutter, but it's, in my opinion, it's not worth trying to get that old stuff up going and make any money with it, because it's been setting up for a while. So you know what that comes, the hoses and cylinders, wheel seals, and just, but you talking about going out there and buying brand new, over $2 million probably.
Man.
For the setup.
Make you wonder how some of these companies could afford to do it, man, especially the way logging is now, making them payments.
Do like my daddy said, go down this line of paying and come back up that line of promising. That's all you can do. And believe me, he'd put you in debt, because, boy, sometimes we'd have a pair and a spare out there, equipment, skidders, 3 skidders, 2 or 3 loaders, and just moving a lot of wood, but they kept you about right here, keep you just for drowning, and they let you come back up, make you think that you're gonna, do good, and
stick that foot back on your head, put you back underwater.
Put it back down there and let him.
Oh yeah.
Do I love logging? Yes, I love it. I love it to death. I enjoy it. As far as a job, I mean, the only other job I ever had, I worked with old Mizell doing that chopping and bedding, but That's boring job.
I bet it's rough on your body too.
Oh man, you got to stay in one gear and keep her to the floor and roll them beds up. That'll stump ahead. You better try to dodge it or get ready for it. One time working with that joker, them craziest thing I've ever seen anybody do is we was in the big pasture, you know, outside of Fargo there on 441. Just, I'm sure a lot of people not heard of it, but we were back in there doing some bedding where the lowboy truck weren't going to be able to get to us that day. We drove them skidders from there all the way to the other side of Tarver.
Wow, that's a ride right there.
Yeah, it took me and my oldest son was working for him, and it took us all day long to drive them. I mean, what out there about the other side of Tarver, about the 9-mile marker out there between Tarver and Statenville. Yeah, man, I think I fell asleep 3 or 4 times.
Wake me up when we get to the other side of Fargo.
Yeah, setting that old cruise control on that skidder. Man, that was about the craziest thing I've ever seen anybody do.
That's a bad thing too about them bedding and planting jobs. That you getting the leftovers from the logwoods, ain't you?
Yeah, that's on this job. I was working from my brother Alan, driving for him. So I work with me and my brother Ray, and my sister Penny, and my brother Alan. We all work with him. Well, now Alan, he got his own trucks. Started A&M Trucking back in that old Mac I showed you.
That old black R model, man. I have to post a picture of it on here.
But he bought that and kind of got out on his own, but he still pulled wood for that, you know, for us.
Oh yeah.
So, but we all hung in there until it just weren't making no headway. So we're no digging. We'd already got a hole dug, or no digging it deeper. So we got out of it. And my brother Alan, one that passed away, he rented the equipment from us, and he got his own little thing going. Then he got on up where he could, you know, get his stuff. But then old cancer jumped on him, and you know, good Lord took him away here. But
cancer, it don't discriminate.
no, it got my mama and him both. Well, my mama was the backbone of everything. She toted all the load as far as, you know, in the office work. Her and my sister, they done most of the office work, and it just trying to, like I said, you pay 1 month on this side, promise on the other. You know, about all you could do. But my brother-in-law, he stayed in there with us for. He was young when him and my sister got married. He hung in there and done a lot of mechanicing and stuff for us. He whatever, you know, drive a truck, loader, whatever he had to do. Basically about all of us. My brother Ray, he's a little old fella, and he's been cutting trees with a cutter, that side picture I showed you, that side cutter. That's what he's done all, and he's still doing it right now, cutting for Chad Ward. But he's 60. I think he'll be 67 in sometime this year. But he still goes out and rides this little cutter. He ain't fast, but he's steady, and he makes them moves count. And,
oh yeah,
you know, that's
nothing but experience and skill.
You know, that's with running anything. You ain't got to get up there and be all fast and jerking. But you just be steady and smooth, and just like running a loader. I've told Kobe that when you pick that pile up to go to that delimber, always be looking over there for what you're gonna be coming back for, your next grappler full of wood. Same with a skidder, You picking that drag up, you be looking over there. But now when I come back, I know how to set myself up.
Oh yeah.
Uh, it's a lot more to it than just running down there and getting the drag of wood and coming back to the loader.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know I was out there here a while back, and I couldn't get it. I hadn't been on one in a long time, so watching Kobe, he grabbed that thing and break that wood out of it, right trash out of it, and they both my boys are good operators on anything.
Runs in the family.
I mean, he's been took off a skidder, put on a shovel loader or on a track cutter. Now is he as good as some people out there? No. I mean, he would, with anything you got to get the feel of it. But I had my oldest boy. Me and my first wife was getting a divorce, and I was getting custody of him. He was just a little baby. He still in one of those little things you tote around.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'd have to work on Saturdays, the weekends I'd have him. I'd strap him in that Franklin skidder and off in that swamp we'd go.
Oh man.
Yeah, he'd sleep there and then he'd be down there awake. I'd feed him, with his feeding time.
Oh yeah.
But same with him. Kobe wouldn't go to school, so I said, well, you ain't gonna go to school and learn something. I'm gonna learn you something in this.
Kind of like a flashback of what your daddy told you, wasn't it, Chief?
Yeah, I told him in that semi with me, and I told him he can get one right now and drive it just as good as anybody. But yeah, that's the way we learn. You come up, what they say, on hard head make a soft behind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's enjoyable work.
It's good, honest work. Yep.
You got to get a good crew together. Everybody that knows what's going on, and you can go out there and you're gonna have your breakdowns.
Oh yeah.
But everybody knows. All right, well, hey, let me go over here. I got time to run here and help him get back going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind going and helping him get going. It's a team effort, but it's hard to get a team together.
Oh yeah. A lot of times I've dealt with it before. You get the wrong crew together, you get too many egos on the crew, and then one not button everyone got. A lot of people just got to be humble.
Yeah. I've learned over the years that it ain't got to be done. That Daddy always said, don't put off today, what you can do or don't put off tomorrow what you can do today.
That's right.
He sure stood by that, and you didn't leave his woods with an empty trailer sitting on the road.
Oh yeah.
He made sure all your trucks had a load to go with that morning, and he was one of them old timers, and he believed in hard work or working. Really weren't hard work. I mean, not riding them tractors. It's rough on your body. You actually, back when they loaded it by hand, they got more physical.
Oh yeah.
Now we bounce our guts out now, right?
Did you ever have to load anything by hand? Oh, pulpwood by hand?
No, I've never had to do that. No, I come along back when my dad had an old solder ham, and you go around sawing it down and sawing it up, and you pile the tops back to the butt. I got in on a little bit of that. Now, my brother Ray and Alan, my brother Edward, they got some of that, piling that, and going along piling that pulpwood. And Daddy, he'd come along with old solder ham and pick it up and carry it out and load it on the trailer. But yeah, I come along about the time they were starting to getting the mechanized, getting a loader and a skidder. I rode many a mile on them old Franklins.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, rough. That thing you'd be looking like that, looking back, and it had that truncheon where the front, you hit a stump or something, that front would come up like that. Didn't have a cradle. And you'd be looking around there like that, and that old bar right there, and you hit a stump. Oh, I think that's what's on the side of my head right there. Indention in it. Hitting that damn bar on that tractor all the time.
Man alive.
I'm gonna take a break right here and spit this on.
Go ahead, Chief.
Snuff
I can
out.
edit it out if I have to.
Get me something. I don't know. Old
When you
Frank.
say that you came along when they was taking the calluses off your hands and put them in
Yeah, that's what I used to tell my brothers. And says, boys, y'all hang in here with now. Take them calluses off your hands and put them on your ass. But yeah, I was telling old Swampy, my daddy told us that he'd hang in here with us and he'd take the calluses off our hands and put them on our ass. You ride one of them tractors all day, you bet you can you're gonna have some calluses back there.
Oh yeah.
But we done some old swamp logging for a while. I swear I wish we wouldn't have never got into that.
I've done a little bit of it myself. It's rough.
And I've been down in there on them slow swamps, the joint come out, the drive shaft on timber jacks, and be down there having to blow the damn water and mud out of your mouth. Down there trying to get the dang drive shaft out where you can get it drug out of the swamp. Hey, the old short shaft there in this intersection, I slung one out down there one day and I got it out, got it up there in the cab of the tractor with me. And them old timberjack doors ain't bad to pop open on you. So I had the short shaft laying there by my leg. Old man, he was pulling me out the swamp. And he messed around there and I hit come up on a stump like that, no tractor laying over. That door popped open and that shaft rolled right out. And I dove right in and behind it because I knew what was going to happen. Yeah, they lost that shaft. But yeah, that swamp logging, it's got its goods. That mat logging, you get some good wood.
Oh yeah.
Get some good mats laid down. You can roll on pretty good with it, but that bottom logging it, oh man, you just constantly. Old salesman, old Stuart Smith. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He sold us a couple of Franklins. He warranted the joints. But yeah, that was a big old mistake. That caused a little trouble.
I imagine so.
Yeah. And Daddy carried him about 2 bucketfuls up there. He did. What have we got here?
Yeah, I've learned anytime you swamp log, anytime you deal with hardwood, period, that seems like working the hardwood is rough on equipment.
If you ever hauled any sawed up short, like in the summertime, when the old bark slipping on it, we used to haul it up there to St. Mary's, and there ain't no telling how many blocks of wood I had to slide off with me and go to load it. Boy, it hit that old metal. I've seen my brother Alan buy a cigarette because he'd load and he'd hold it in his teeth. And he'd get so mad with that stuff, he'd turn it loose and it'd slide.
Be riding down the road and it slide out, be riding, looking in your mirror, see a piece of wood come out. I've had that happen, hauling that hardwood.
Yeah, we tried hauling some up there double bump to Offerman.
Ooh, that's a bad word.
And they wanted you to load it butts all one way. And they will shoot, you know how to get the sliding. Old straps ain't holding really nothing up there, but I've had it slide out the back. Had to get my strap and tie it off, tie it to my bumper where it wouldn't go no further. some aggravating stuff.
I've learned hauling out hardwood. They always have some kind of saw where you, if it slides out, you just go back and
Just saw it off.
saw it off and sling it in the ditch and make sure the DOT ain't looking and get on down the road.
Yeah.
Haul it at night all you can.
Oh, we often, you know, they got where they take a little bit of wood from you and then they cut you off. Take a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And we had about 6, 7 loads loaded up. And you know, they take one day and then the next day would take. So they called about 6 o'clock one Wednesday evening talking about, if you got any hardwood, you better bring it on.
Mm-hmm.
And we hauled all that shit that night up there. But yeah, that was a nightmare place there.
I tell you what, I don't know how it was back in the day, but you about turn a truck over going into them cranes and all.
Shit.
Mm.
It doesn't sound like it ain't changed. But
I always had that one, you had the crane, that big crane over there that usually unloaded pine and the one that done the hardwood there to your left. And right when you make that left right in there, you watch that trailer rock like that and you can see daylight up under your tires.
They didn't try to keep the yard up.
I've seen them in their truck get stuck in there too when it rained.
Go around the back
That
there.
wet yard, oh.
Yeah, it's pretty rough back there. But yeah, the way these mills is holding these trucks up, it's just, man can't make no money sitting there.
Yeah, and these mills don't care neither.
Hey,
On them trucks are
when
sitting there.
We used to haul up there to Jessup out of Fargo, and they had a card system where if you got up there on the scales, you got your card punched. Boy, when you got in the mill, they would pay the truck owner so much an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they got to do, they'd hold you outside the gate, wouldn't let you, but like one truck in at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So we got smart, got friendly with the lady that worked up there, and we'd get out and go up there and get our card punched.
There you go.
Sometimes we'd be set out there an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I firmly believe if these mills had to they start paying detention pay like a lot of these warehouses do to truck drivers and all this, it straighten up the industry a little bit. It help.
That's right. You know, there's no reason why the logger can't get paid, which is, you know, about like the farmers, we on the bottom.
Yep.
But you take a man, pay him a good fair amount of money he can make a living with, feed his family, and offer him insurance, offer him a retirement, and, you know, do a 401k for him.
Yep.
If you got good men, good health, that's, you know, serious about their jobs and you know, but, you know, just like, you know, right now, man, about needs about $1,400 a week.
Mm-hmm.
Bring home just to make a living with.
That's
it.
right.
Especially if you got a couple of kids or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got trying to either pay rent or pay a mortgage payment. It's, like I told you this morning on the phone, a truck driver ought to make 45%.
Yep.
For the aggravation, I have to sit there all, you know, that time sometimes. Sit there long enough that you could have done went back to the woods and got a load and then came back almost. And I have spent the night over there at West Rock, back when it was container. When they pulled up on the little hill there, what they call.
Yeah, I remember it used to be stone container back in the day, didn't it? I used to haul rolls of paper out of there.
Okay, yeah, but I've sat right there on that little hill all night long. But they did go order some pizza and brought back to them.
And they wouldn't do that for you now, probably.
No. But me and my oldest brother, we was over there, and they claimed it broke down or something. But we stayed right there all, because even back then you didn't have nowhere to go drop a load.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just, you know, rode it out, load your old board across some seats,
I tell you what, old Fernandina, the traffic over the years, it's amazing how that Amelia Island and Yulee, even Yulee, it's amazing how much that place has grown over the years.
When I first started hauling over there was a red light at Yulee. Didn't have nothing out there at the interstate. You come on, got all the way into, excuse me. Let's see, what's that little word? It used to be a caution light. Before you go over the bridge.
Yeah, right before the foot long. O'Neill. Yep.
There was a caution light there, and then when you got over the bridge, on down into town, you had a couple right there where you turn to go to Rainier, and a few lights there, but there's a light there every road now down through there.
Oh yeah.
I rode over there with Dusty, and that crap there at the interstate, whoever come up with that idea, me and Dusty about wiped one out right there. We was coming back empty, and they didn't understand the system for how it worked, and shot right out in front of them.
Ooh, wow.
Peterbilt was just a jumping trying to stop.
No, Dusty Petcher. Shout out to Dusty out there.
Yeah, man.
I get a video from him a lot. I put a lot of them on the Pulpwood TV thing that I do, and he'll have somebody pull out in front of him and slam on brakes. And
I think the old red brick road's about to
ooh, man.
about to whip over.
Yeah, they've been logging on it for a while.
Yeah, I know it, man. I've been on it in a vehicle, and Lord of mercy, I can imagine them semi.
And I tell you what, them pictures, they good people, though.
Ain't they? They've always been good to us, man.
Especially Dusty, man. My hat's really off to him, the way he's kept going and kept going and kept going.
He's a hard worker.
Yes, sir.
He can haul wood one day and rebuild a motor the next.
He's a hell of a mechanic.
I've seen him right side of the roads, pull rear ends out if he had to, or whatever. He probably knows wherever bolt in that old Peterbilt.
Oh yeah, he's about like an encyclopedia. He can tell you this and that, what year model that's supposed to be for this part number right here. He's like an encyclopedia.
Yeah. Yeah, I drove off and on for probably about 29, 30 years. I come up with old Slim and Streaker and a few of them older fellas. They kind of took me on the wing and showed me the ropes.
Oh yeah, oh Mr. Streaker.
Yeah.
Mr. Streaker, he gonna talk to you. Like I told you, every time you see Streaker, it's like he sings when he talks. Don't whoop my behind next time you see me Streaker, but I got to do my Streaker for everybody. All right there, Mr. Big Chief, we'll be looking out for you now.
That's it, boy. That's it, bro.
Good people though, man.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, they kidding me about staying on Facebook and TikTok all the time, but these days now, that's about all I got to do.
I tell you what, I've met some good people because of social media. You meet some good people. It's not like anything. It's a good tool if used accordingly.
But yeah, I've known a lot of people over the years. A lot of them I've done forgot their CB handles and something. But me and us and the Petries, we always stay close. And, always. Like I said, they were good to us. Do anything in the world for you.
Oh yeah.
I was driving the truck. I told Cody when he went to try to get his license, I said, don't. When you take that test now, all that outlaw shit I taught you how to do.
Yeah, just forget about it for until you get license.
Out the door for right now. You got to do it by the book. But even the old spot trucks out there, he ain't gouging and ripping and rearing with them. I'm sure you've all seen some of his videos. He knows how to shift them and you ain't got to get right back down on it.
That's right.
Just ease into it. I ain't never ventured out over the road or nothing. But I've seen quite a bit right here around, North Florida and South Georgia, and
Mm-hmm.
done a little bit out in Mississippi and Alabama. I tell you what, when it rains up there and you see them guys going home, you better get in the truck and go right behind them.
Oh, yeah.
That clay up there, don't play.
Mm.
Yeah, we went up there doing some of that storm was, and it come rain and that old red clay up there, different kind of dealings with what we deal with there. You go crawfish flats.
I tell you what, I always hate to do a storm water around here in North Florida and South Georgia. You'd be thankful to see the end of it. Man.
Well, if to make any money like going out there to log it, you got to have your stuff out there when the wind quits blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready to go. Because by the time we got out there, they done filled up all the mills, the local loggers. They pretty much done filled up all the mills. And, you just had to haul it so far to, you really weren't making no money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got so bad we had to borrow money to get back home.
That's bad right here.
Me and my brother-in-law, had them two Green Western Stars we had, and we'd go out there and get a piece of equipment or a trailer, come back, because once it went kind of dying down during the DOT, going out there, they didn't care how you got it out there. You could haul it upside down, sideways. Come on by the scale house. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then when everything went to fading out, man, they went to closing the gap.
Mm.
And it cost us quite a bit of money to get out of there.
Mm.
Because, one time we moved a loader and went out there and got on the interstate, and they stopped it. Well, they brought us up, because you can't slide the axles, and that's where all the weight's at. So that was a $400 or $500 ticket.
Mm.
And then it got so bad we was hauling, had to get up there at night, haul it back across. But we come across there with a load boy and drop off something, load one of the trucks up on the load boy, and then him and haul butt back to Mississippi out there.
Mm.
Get something else. It took us about 3 or 4 days there to get all our trailers and.
Man, I bet that was a job shoveling all them trailers back and forth.
We had about 20 at the
Ooh,
time,
man.
and somehow all 20 of them got out there.
Ooh.
I think every time a truck would go home, they'd bring a trailer back. But yeah, it was just a different type of logging. Some where we logged at, they didn't. Crews that were from around there, you'd see them with an old loader, old skidder, and old cutter. But, it's just different kind of little world out there, a little more hilly than what we deal with around here. We went out there, me and my brother-in-law went to Jackson, Alabama. And the other, what's that big mill out there?
Foley.
Foley, or is it? Oh, I can't think of the name of it right now, but they got a big paper mill out there.
Mm-hmm.
And my nephew and another boy went with us, and they weren't too experienced with, or they just learning. Got out there in them hills and big old wood, big timber, and it cost us some money.
Mm.
But I was driving, and them pretty good little hills out there.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of around. There's a truck stop there off. I think it's off of 29 Tater's truck stop. I don't know. Can't remember the name of the little town there, but we was in Laurel. We went to Jackson, Mississippi, or Alabama the first time. Went to Laurel, Mississippi the second time. And we were staying in tents. There in the right, you get off the loader and
Old logging camps.
but we got some campers and had some campers we stayed in.
How long did y'all stay out there?
First time we stayed, I think probably about maybe 4 or 5 months. And then the second time we stayed a little longer than that. See, you sleeping in a tent, it get cold in Mississippi.
No, I bet. We used to this Florida weather.
I know it, man. It gets so bad in the old tent, I had an electric heater in there.
Oh.
At the foot of the bed, I just threw the blanket over it. My wife said, "You gonna catch this on fire?" I said, "Well, I'm taking my chances. I'm freezing to
Hey, that's
death."
the thing about it. People think we're kidding. Us Florida boys, we so used to this heat, but you put us in that cold weather, we'll freeze.
No,
We're like a reptile.
Yeah. But the second time, I think we learned our lesson to stay away from that stone wood.
No, yeah.
But
I'm doing stormwood around here, and we used to haul them poles for do storm work. Haul them. You ever do them? Haul them power poles and light poles and all
I have
them.
never done that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Thing about it out there, another thing, the landowners, they weren't getting no money for the woods, you know. So then it got to where if they thought it might live, then don't cut that one. And then you end up trying to wiggle wood around. And you know, not skin the ones that are leaving. It got kind of aggravating.
More of a nightmare.
Yeah, more of a nightmare. They come out there one time, we you know, they pretty rough about them little gas lines. And we down it went down like that, and we had to get around to the back. So we didn't think nothing of it. We come out here with one of them loads, and boy, it was wet and bugs. Next day, they were like 5 trucks out there, white trucks out there. What y'all doing on this gas line?
Oh, wow.
So we had to get some mats and lay down. And it was aggravating. And we was ready to come back to Florida, I know that.
Oh yeah.
But, we've been pretty around about everywhere. Cut wood for about everybody. We tried it, you know, buying it ourselves, and you know, you don't like that. You don't get the quota like warehouses, you know, cutting on warehouses and stuff. But, it's kept us fat and sassy.
Hey, that's the main thing.
Throughout the years, it's helped every one of us some way or form or another. You know, we had a service station there in Sanderson from about 83 to 90. We closed it down, and that was my job. Growing up around there pumping gas and changing tires.
You get into some work.
I was so glad to see the first time we had a trailer with bug wheels on it. I ate them old Daytons. And I've aired up many of them. Just luckily, I kept me 2 little short chains with a hook.
Yeah.
Have around it. That thing. Ooh. My brother Alan, he had that arm automatic, and we back then we always carried a spare with us. You know, you had the jack, you had the 4-way lug, you had the blocks in your truck, you had everything. You got out there and changed it yourself.
That's right.
Well, he had rode one around on the back of his headache rack, you know, laying up against the headache rack. And he there at the station one evening, and been riding it back there for a long time. He gonna roll it down like that and let it hit the ground.
Mm.
And when that jugger hit the ground, it said, boom.
Wow.
It cut a gas that deep in the fuel tank.
Mm.
And just imagine if you'd have been between it.
Them on split wheels, rims, or whatever. I was up in Maryland one time at a truck stop when they was changing the tire on one of them old container trailers, and I heard something make a gut off a racket. This thing went up through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Through the roof and come back down. I was like, good gracious. Imagine what that do to the human body.
People lost arms, you know.
Man.
But old fella one time, he was pretty well off fella and had a little dirt hauling business, old dump truck. And it had those bud wheels, but they locked in the middle. You slid the rim in, got the tube and flap in there, and then you slid the rim in and it locked when it aired up. And man, I had to change that thing about 3 or 4 times, and it blow apart, mess up the tube and everything. So last time me and Daddy got out there, we got it binded down, and we got that sucker aired up. We left it binded down, and I called him and told him his tire was ready. And I charged him a pretty good little price for back then, you know, for dang, the aggravation of it.
Yeah.
So he told me when he come picking it up, he told me, I told him what the price was, and he said, doggone, I could have went to McClenny and got it cheaper than that. And I said, don't you never bring them. I was a young boy.
Yeah.
And I would always talk and respect the elder, but I told him, I said, don't you never bring a damn tire back to me. I ain't changing it. Yeah, that was my job for a while till I, you know, decided to quit school and go working in the woods. But didn't really seem like it was fun back then, but looking back now, it was.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just getting to be a young boy to run around and, you know, just having fun.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't think it was fun, but it was fun looking back at it. It was, yeah, my brother Alan, he's the one that really got me into wanting to drive a truck. And then he went and bought that Mac, and that even made me want to even more. And then Daddy went and bought that red and white Western Star, and that's where I started from. Had a 34-6 cat, had a 9-speed with 8 to 9 turnaround. 9 was on the dash. It was set up pretty good.
They get down the road.
It would pull good in the woods, and it put you up there where you know, nothing over 100, but it would put you on up there where you needed to be.
Oh, yeah.
But on the downfall with it had that old Henderson suspension, and I swear you could run over a rock in the road and it'd about beat your teeth out. Man.
Run over a quarter and tell you what date it was made.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Telling about a story about it. It was a pretty red truck, you know, nice looking truck for back then. And that woman I was telling you about, Imogene, Blue Eyes, she was driving over Audubon Mac for us, and it had air ride cab. You know, it was pretty, but boy, she kept on me on the CB. I want to swap with you. I want to drive that pretty red truck. You know? I want to drive that pretty red truck. I said, all right, I'll let you swap with me. She got it in about a month or so to run it by. And I said, how you like that pretty red truck? She said, this son of a bitch is about to beat my titties off. I said, why you think I give it up?
Oh, she was wanting that air ride back.
Yeah, she wanted that air ride cab back on that Mac. I said, you done messed up now. I had all that thing I could stand.
I ain't gonna lie, that would be rough. An air ride truck and them log trailers are bad enough as they are. You know, they got air ride log trailers now.
I know it. That old Volvo I drove about the first truck I experienced air ride with.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that took me a little bit to get used to it, but everybody said that when I parked it, the whole side, the mount on the front cab of the passenger side was broke out. And everybody said it looked like I rolled it out going down the road, coming around the curve, holding it down with this arm when I was coming around the curve. And Alan told me one time, he said, man, if you seen what that thing looked like, you meet him, meeting it, because the old cab had done got laid over there like that. And I called it the Patriot. It had a blue hood, a white door, and a red cab.
And there you go. Every log truck got to have a name.
Yeah, that's the Patriot. I drove it for about 10 years, and finally, we parked it because of the cab, and the cab was about to fall off of it. But, yeah, man, that was the first truck I ever experienced air ride with. You get some of them old trailers, especially that double buck, if they've been turned over a time or two,
Yeah.
they'll do that whoop, whoop with you. And we had a few of them old trailers. I didn't like pulled up, but it made you slow your butt down.
Oh, yeah.
Make them turns easy. The dream of trucking was always wanting to haul some cows. That's was all my dream. Trucking, but I never did get around to doing it. I had a good friend that did it, and she's got some good stories to tell about it, about cow hauling, wood hauling. She's done about all of it. That's the one I was telling you that Leanne Rhymes.
Oh, yeah.
It's her aunt. Oh, Sweet Pea. I know he's probably some of them older drivers out there know her.
Yeah, her dad's Leanne. Her daddy Wilbur. He was from Florida, wasn't he?
No, that's her brother.
No, her brother was from
Her
Florida.
grandpa was, what was his grandpa? Colson was his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's then. Now, Wilbur, I think he lives out in Texas.
Oh, okay.
That's Leanne Rhymes' daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was her granddaddy that was from Florida.
Yeah. He hauled wood for us. That old man, he right up to the day he died. He probably parked it for a little while before he passed away, but he wouldn't he? He'd be better than some of them younger drivers.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to beat experience.
Jason Rhymes, that's his grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, that's his daddy, ain't it?
Yes, it's done.
Yeah, that's his daddy. Yeah, he drives for Michael or Steven?
I think Mike.
No, Steven's the one who's got the Peter
Yeah,
here.
he's from Steve.
Yeah, but that's who he's driving for now. You see him post on stories sometimes. He's driving a nice looking truck.
Carter trucks or whatever.
It's Stephen Hardy.
Oh, Hardy, yeah.
Yeah. Old Carter, they got some.
Yeah, I've been had my doors blown up a many night by them Carter trucks.
Yeah, old good buddy of mine, old Pee Wee. Drive a little old fella. It sounds like he's big as this room was. Little old fella, he ain't 90 pounds soaking wet, but I don't know if he still drives for him or not. Like I said, I ain't been out there quite a few years. But yeah, he's one of them old schoolers.
Oh, yeah.
And him and Easy. What is that what they call it?
One of them, I used to run, remember old
No,
Weasel? Remember old Weasel? I used to run with him a lot going across through there.
Yeah, old Weasel. He'd be out there late at night.
I think I'm kin to them far distance. I'm on my daddy's side. My grandma, she was a Paget from Fargo.
Yeah, old Weasel.
The good old days, back when everybody knew everybody and talked on them radios.
Yeah. Yeah, he was something else, man. He tell you, I don't want no skinny gal, but he'd had them wiggle gals loaded up with him in that truck.
Oh
Back in
man,
the day, uh, he was a mess.
there's some characters out there. So.
Easy Money, I don't know if he's still driving or not. Drove for Paget. Had a green Western Star and then
Mhm.
a silver one. Yeah, he got a pretty good guy, or used to have a pretty good radio. We could get out there and talk, and it was good and clear. You get some of them boys, they get them echo boxes, and you know it's a little kind of hard to understand.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
That's one thing I wish had come back full force was people talking on CBs. It'd be a lot better if everybody was informed and
Yeah, it ain't nothing but flip flops and shorts and
yeah, turbans and I shouldn't have said that, but I did. Oh yes, my friend. Yesterday,
all right, buddy. My buddy.
yesterday I flipped Whopper. Today I flipped Kenworth.
Yeah,
Oh man.
that was good.
Uh,
Yeah. Hey, it's all
that's all in good laughs. People laugh with us.
laugh with us. And cuss
Hey,
at
if
us.
you this day and time, if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
That's right. Yeah, I've been cussed out a million times. I've been talked about. Probably a lot of people don't like me, but hey, I'm just who I am.
That's right. That's all we can be.
I try to be as fair to anybody as I want them to be to me.
That's right.
That's my way of life. We were brought up to respect people, but now if they didn't respect you, then something would happen.
No.
Well, I see it. I've seen it, but a kid's gonna be a kid, and he's gonna story. I mean, I've told my boys don't ever lie to me, and they have. I know they have, but I always like nowadays. The mom will go to the bus stop and want to whip the bus driver because
Yeah.
the bus driver got on to one of her youngins, and he probably was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10 he was probably doing what she got on to him for. But
That's the
you
bad
got
thing about
moms
it.
now that want to go out there and raise hell and whip the bus driver and instead of maybe don't baby him because he sees that youngin sees you getting
Yeah.
on to that driver and he knows, well, I can get away with it.
It's like I say all the time, it ain't a kid problem, it's a parent problem a lot of time
It
these days.
is, man. And a lot of them don't. As long as they out of their hair, they don't. Just like I'm against throwing a tablet or phone in front of one of them's face,
Mhm.
'Cause when we were coming up, if a person said we were doing something, we told our daddy or my mama, you bet we got a whipping for it.
Oh yeah.
Because, like I said, most time we was doing it.
Yeah.
Just
It all boils down to respect. People just ain't got the respect for
And-
people anymore.
yeah, you watch them now, you're young now, teenage boy, or even grown men. I've seen walk in the door and shut it right behind them, and somebody coming behind them. Just like the yes ma'am and no ma'am, yes sir. And a lot of people, they say, oh, that's just a South thing.
No.
No, it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
And it's just it's something it's not getting taught no more.
You're right.
My little grandson, he's 4 years old. I know you got to keep at him about it. He's bad to say yeah, no, but you got to make it, hey, yes sir. And once he gets on up older, I think it'll come on.
Oh, yeah.
Um, you can ask Coley. From the time they were up big enough to know what it meant and what, you know, they were taught to say it.
I tell my kids all the time, good manners and respect take you a long way in life, whether you're
It
in that
will.
or not.
You know, it it will. It may not seem like it sometimes, because you see all the people out here doing the way they want to do, but in the end, in the long run, it will.
Oh yeah.
It'll pay off for you.
Oh yeah.
'Cause, you know, that's what I feel like the good Lord, you know, wants. He wants
Absolutely.
respect.
Absolutely.
Treat people good, and you know, some people things I don't agree on that you know you may not agree on.
That's
But
right.
that don't mean we can't be friends. And
Yeah, some
get along
people.
and
Yeah, some
each
people
other.
just gotta learn to agree to disagree. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, if you want your driveway grass and I want mine concrete,
well,
that's you know, that's the difference. And
that's exactly right.
everybody's what they say, opinions like an asshole. Everybody's got
And
one,
they all stink.
and they all stink.
Hank Williams Jr. said it best in the song "I'm for Love." What did he say on there? And I'm for if you don't like it, can't you just let it pass?
That's right. That's it. Yeah. I say everybody's got a wagon to pull,
That's right.
and you can pull it upside down, you can pull it on the side or on its wheels,
Yep.
whatever your lifestyle fits you.
That's right.
But this whole world's just it's sure changed.
We live in a world that's easily offended by everything and anything.
Yeah, that's right. Just I mean, like I said before, I don't care what color you are, what
Yeah.
nationality you are. As long as you're working and paying your taxes the way the American people doing,
Yeah.
you know, come over here legal, come over here and do right.
That's
You
right.
know, respect our flag, our country. You know, don't come over here wanting to bring your flag and
Yeah.
your, you know, your culture over here. You know, don't. That's wrong.
Because I promised I wouldn't fly if we went to their country and
That's
done all
right.
that. Yeah, I mean,
I bet you get put in prison or something over. I mean, I know these other countries is good, but I don't want to leave out the United States.
nah, man, this is home.
Yeah,
U.S. of A. America.
I don't have no desire to go to another country.
No, sir.
Me and Kobe was talking about coming when we was coming up here or down here, about buying us a big motorhome and just traveling and seeing the whole country, the United States.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's got enough money in his pocket.
Oh, yeah.
We could get to the Jiffy store.
Oh.
And about the time we filled it up, we'd be broke.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but no, I've been to California, up through the Redwoods, seen all that, back down through Chicago, and back down into Florida. I've been up in the mountains a couple of times. I'd like to go back before I go completely blind. See a little bit more of it.
Oh, yeah.
Had some pretty country up there. Some
Yes,
pretty
sir.
places.
Yes, sir.
You ever heard of that Caves Code?
Caves Code.
What part is it in Maggie? Not Maggie. I can't remember. But it's a place up there where first people settled was Oliver's. And my great grandma is from that's a part of her family.
Hmm.
She was Oliver, and my great grandpa married her. I guess they just kind of trickled on down here to Florida or Georgia. My uncle used to tell me that story about that they run them out of Georgia for stealing hogs, and the wheel run off the wagon at the Florida and Georgia line and turned over. Said it just scattered Griffis all over Florida. I've been told, you know, Griffis and Fargo, Johnny Griffis, we kind of related like third cousins or something. Now we kin to the Cribs up there. Let's see. I don't know if you know any of them. You remember the girl that they found her like 2-3 weeks later, according to Kobe. She was headed to Homerville on 441 and hit a culvert on the road and hit a culvert. The car went airborne over the saplings and landed way out there. And it was like 3 weeks before they found her. But she was related to us. But I tell you, living in Fargo, it's a good little old town. They good people that are used to be. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Younger generation. We lived there for what, about 3 years.
Nice, quiet little old town.
And but it's just so far to go to anywhere to get. Then my first wife, she didn't have a driver's license, but she wouldn't drive to Homerville and get groceries. I'd be done drove all day. We got to go to Homerville. Oh shit. I just come from there, you know, or through there. But yeah, it's a nice little old peaceful place around there. They good people. There was back then. I own a little half acre up there now. My oldest son's got a trailer on it because he don't live in it. But a fella told me one time that it had gotten bad around Fargo when you couldn't sell a pound of pot.
Oh man, that's bad.
Everybody wanted mail. And everybody wanted mail. Meth and pills. Yeah.
Meth monkeys and Percocet possums.
Yeah. And I think it's gotten worse around there.
That's getting bad everywhere, man.
My father-in-law up there, he said, no matter when me and her divorced, she went back with her sweetheart, high school sweetheart, and my father-in-law at the time he didn't like him. And he said, tells me all the time, he said, he's still my son-in-law.
Oh yeah.
You know, they good people. But yeah, it's funny looking back on life, and I'm not an old man really. I mean, still in my 50s, you know, 58. It's just seemed like, man, life was better back then
Oh yeah.
than it was. You know, this younger generation growing up, they all they know is a computer or something, you know, stuck in front of them. You know, a lot of them live in these subdivisions and you ain't got nowhere to go. You know, the young one wants to rip in their air.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, be a boy or be a girl, you know.
That's right.
And when my son brings them two grandsons of mine out there to the land, he bought them a go-kart. Oh man, they enjoy it. You know,
yeah.
they room out there, they can go, you know, do what they want to do. Just be a kid. All my boys growed up out there. Like I said, it was always at the shop on Saturdays or Sundays, you know, and all the youngins, as long as they ain't getting nothing too bad.
Yeah, oh yeah. Youngins will be youngins.
Have my return or wrench on something. Yeah, I grew up a blessed life.
Oh yeah.
And I'm still blessed.
Yes, sir.
Because, you know the old saying, let me rearrange in this chair. That old saying, when you think you got it bad, just look behind you.
Oh, there's always somebody that's got it
A
worse.
little worse, man.
Yeah.
So,
But Chief,
Yeah.
I think we got plenty for a podcast unless
I
you
ain't
want
gonna
to
lie,
have
I've been
some
running my
more.
mouth.
Hey, I know. Hey,
Toby ain't helping none.
we'd love to have you back on here again, man. If you want to come back and do another one
Yeah.
sometime soon. Well, Big Chief, we look forward to having you on again, man. We enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Griffis, Big Chief.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's ride.